Hello, the following is a recap of the Grand Rapids City Council work session and regular meeting agenda held on Monday, October 14th. We heard a department head report from Will Richter, the Director of Library Services, about the library's various programs. Interesting things that he mentioned this evening was that our library is the busiest library in Northeast Minnesota outside of Duluth. We do have a lot of strong community partnerships with the library. We do have challenges with the library relative to, of course, our service levels, going from a staff of 12 now to 5. That affects our hours of operation and what we're able to deliver, and also building maintenance and equitable funding, and also know that we're working towards hopefully reducing some of those challenges. Lastly, under business, there was a discussion about a proposed ordinance related to cannabis retail. We walked through that proposed ordinance this evening. We just talked about what that could look like for our community here. We are in draft phase. It will be coming to the council in the next couple weeks. And if people have more questions about that, of course, please contact the city. Under our regular meeting agenda, we did enter into an agreement with Rapids Radio, Rapids Brewing, and the city to support something called Rapids Radio Rockfest that is slated to be held on Saturday, July 19th, 2025. We heard from Rapids Radio about that event. The location is going to be on Block 19. There's no cash that the city is providing, but we are a collaborator in this project, and so we did approve that. And lastly, we had a public hearing to consider the adoption of an ordinance as it pertains to franchise fees in our agreement. Just as a reminder, this is something we've been talking about for well over a year. The city has put out over 4,000 informational flyers, has done a a campaign online on Facebook, and also has asked people to provide input on the City of Grand Rapids webpage about their concerns or questions about the franchise agreement. And just as a reminder, the franchise agreement is funding street capital improvements. It is a way that we can hopefully, and we will, reduce the levy and bonding necessary to improve our streets, which we know is important to people. So, our current funding is general levying and bonding. And using a franchise fee will allow us to continue to improve streets, but also hopefully not. We will be able to reduce that levy and that the burden is reduced on property tax owners. Right now, the fee schedule is $1.25 a month for residents and about 2.5% of monthly bill for commercial and industrial. We had a public hearing. There was no public comment. Again, we had two people who had submitted information or questions about it to our administrator, and then one person not in agreement with the franchise agreement. Again, we will be continuing this conversation in the next couple months about this franchise agreement. But if you have any questions, please reach out to the City Council or to City Hall, and we'll answer any questions you may have. That was it for this evening. Our next regular meeting is scheduled for October 28th at 5 o'clock p.m. See you then.